Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Los Angeles Lakers Daily, where we post daily Lakers content. If that's something you enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It's the offseason, and obviously the Lakers season did not go as expected. They have limited players, they have limited picks that are going to be valuable. They're going to have to get smart. They're going to have to get strategic with some of these moves, and they're definitely going to have to start planning ahead and just getting creative. So we actually have a very solid trade, in my opinion, here for the Lakers and the Pelicans, actually. In this trade, the Lakers received Jaxson on a 3-year, $5.3 million deal, and the Pelicans received Kendrick Nunn and a 2028 first-round draft pick. So if you're throwing in a 2028 first-round pick for Jaxson, who, keep in mind, he's only in his third year, just finished up his third year. He's only started in 45 games in his entire NBA career, so it's a little bit on the riskier side, but the Lakers need a center, dude. They desperately need a center. I had a feeling last year running with DeAndre Jordan, it was going to be a nightmare, and they just need a center, man. So you have Jaxson this past year with New Orleans, starting only 28 games, only 20 minutes per game. So keep that in mind. His per 36 stats are they're very impressive, but 9.3 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, a little below a block per game. Solid rim protector, good defender, solid scorer as well. You could kind of tell him in the playoffs there in the first round against the Phoenix Suns. He only played in like 13 minutes per game. He was all right, but he was, if anything, more like the matchups just weren't working out. It just wasn't working out. So only played like 13 minutes a game in that loss to the Phoenix Suns, but he's solid. And like I said, he's only played 20 minutes per game. I don't really think Jaxson trade value is as high as a first-round draft pick. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to get away with it with just Kendrick Nunn, but I would say, if the Pelicans were looking to acquire, because, here's my thing with this trade. The Pelicans aren't looking at this thinking, 2028 first-round pick, we're doing this deal. They're looking at Kendrick Nunn because Devontae Graham's just kind of trash for him. And you got Jose Alvarado off of the bench, but I don't know how long or how many minutes they anticipate him to play. Kendrick Nunn can just straight up score. So, even with Alvarado, there's going to be a role for Kendrick on that squad because, you got Brandon, you got CJ, you got Jonas, you got Zion hopefully coming back next season. That first-round pick doesn't do much for him. So maybe even 2 second-round picks if that's something that would get accepted. But I think Jaxson on this Lakers squad would be great. Even if he isn't starting and they decide to go with Anthony Davis starting at that 5 spot based on, however free agency and, the trades go. I'm just a fan of Jaxson. I'm a big fan of him. So 21 years old, I know that isn't necessarily what LeBron is looking for, but at a certain point, dude, you need young players who aren't really going to have injury concerns or fatigue concerns late in the playoffs. It's a cool idea maybe in the buyout market to go get some older dudes, but to run a full season with guys who are 33, 34, 35, that's just a recipe for failure. So let me know what you guys would do down below, yes or no to this trade. Hit the like button, hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys later.